Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. Outside Mathurin, clock at 6. That three off the mark. The Jazz on offense. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Stolen by Markkanen. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Here's Cunningham. Kessler with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Jazz. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to LeVert. Takes a three. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Markkanen with it. Mathurin picks him up. Markkanen down low. Thompson with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Gasol. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Pass to Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. Stolen by Nembhard. Here's Gasol. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .132 left to play in the first quarter. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Cunningham outside. Kessler with the rebound. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Stolen by LeVert. And now Utah, fast break. Kobe can't hit. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive. A nice shot by Gasol.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And here's Cunningham. Scoreless thus far. Stolen by LeVert. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back with you right after this.
11, the Pacers. 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Great positioning on the putback.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Filipowski. It's good from long range. Filipowski's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And the Pacers with possession here. Now Shamet. Here's Huff. Pass to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah leading by 4. Down low. Back to Trent. The Jazz working the ball around now.
You can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
And that one, good. Filipowski's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Huff. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Bailey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Huff. There's 1:40 left in the first half. There's a screen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Inside. Pass to Walker. To the paint. In low. And the rebound by Nurkic. Utah leading by 5. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Pacers making a switch here. On defense, Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Unloads. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Knocked away. Jackson with it. Picked up by Bryant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And Shamet on top of the key. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Jazz.
And Kobe drops them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. 16 feet away, and it's good off the glass. Kobe's got the first basket of the third quarter for Utah.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nembhard. Here's Gasol. Rejected by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Jazz leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Kobe.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Count it. Cunningham's got 6.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Outside, Markkanen. And Kessler throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board. So graceful with the teardrop.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Bryant. Kobe Bryant. So good at finishing through contact.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Kobe.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside for Gasol. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Jazz leading by 12. Now here's Markkanen. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Love outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trailed by 12. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low. Shamet's got 5 now.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Nobody near Nurkic. Sinks the triple. Nurkic has got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Jackson with the screen. Here's McConnell. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Nesmith. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's McConnell. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shot. He knocks that one away with authority.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Jackson. Bryant getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
34.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here is Cunningham. Driving in. The shot, no good. Utah leading by 16. Kessler with the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Gasol. And it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Jazz with possession here. Kessler the screen. A drive by Bryant. Fires for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Cunningham left side. A nice shot by Gasol.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Pass to Hendricks. Offline with his 3. Pacers trailed by 19. Outside, Gasol. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler.
The ball goes to Indiana.
Gasol with it. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Inside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the paint. And there's the dunk.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Stolen by Nembhard. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and-one.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Outside for Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. And so Bryant will bring it up for Utah. It's rebounded by Gasol.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. A rebound by the Jazz.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Adding a three-point shot to his game was huge. Gasol just does so much for this team in terms of spacing.
Now Bryant. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it on